But y'all little $200, $300, $400 of child support a month don't do nothing. Okay? It don't help me pick up the kids. It don't help me drop them off. It don't help me rest. It don't help nobody take care of the house while I'm sick. Every sickness, every illness, every time I haven't felt good, every time I was thrown up in the house, I have not had nobody else to just come in and...
Hey, this is Raulh. Please act right. This is the perfect example of why I tell women to protect yourselves from pregnancy when you're sleeping with men and you're not married to them. Here's a woman with 4 children and 4 baby daddies, and she's complaining that she's not getting help from any of them. Let's hear what her rant is about. But before we get started, a word from our sponsor.
Did you know that the aging process starts as early as age 25? After that, you start to lose 1% of your collagen supply every year. By the time you're 45, you'll have lost 30% of your natural produced collagen. Try this at-home test to see if you have enough collagen. Pinch your skin. If it immediately bounces back, then you have enough collagen in your skin. If it doesn't bounce or fold back immediately, then you might need a collagen supplement. There's a lot of collagen supplements that don't work. Make sure the one you pick has hydrolyzed collagen or a collagen peptide. This ensures it'll be absorbed by your body. 2 things happened when I started taking multi-collagen. My skin got a more youthful glow to it, and my nails got stronger. Multi-collagen helps rejuvenate the body from the inside out with 5 supercharged types of collagen your body needs for optimal health. That's why thousands of Americans trust and use it every day. Your health is your wealth after all. Taste, inspect, and judge multi-collagen risk-free for yourself. If it doesn't live up to your expectations, you have a full 60 days to get a complete refund, no questions asked. Plus, you'll get 51% off along with several free bonuses included at no extra cost. Just go to the link below or visit healthactright.com, and trust me, you'll thank me later.
I'm about to go on a mini rant, so if you don't want to listen to it, then please, scroll away. But I had one of my baby fathers, okay, and messaged me about my son's attendance because I added his name so that he could be a part.
Notice she said it's about her son's attendance. This means the kid was skipping school. One reason why fathers need to be in the same household. And sons will do this because in most instances, they don't fear their mother. But if the father was there and he don't play, and the son was skipping school,
I get a question like, why is this? This is excessive. This is ridiculous.
When a man says this is excessive, he's generally saying you're either spoiling the children or you're spending too much money on whatever it is you're spending the money on. And we all know there's some women out there who don't like being told you're spending too much money. Sounds to me like she's one of them.
I know I may not do anything right. Okay, I know I fail in a lot of areas.
You failed at a lot of areas? Not a few, but a lot? Really?
But y'all little $200, $300, $400 of child support a month don't do nothing.
Don't you just love it when they say your little child support ain't doing nothing? If it didn't do anything, you wouldn't keep taking it.
Okay. It don't help me pick up the kids. It don't help me drop them off. It don't help me rest. It don't help nobody take care of the house while I'm sick. Every sickness, every illness, every time I haven't felt good, every time I was thrown up in the house, I have not had nobody else to just come in and...
After you have baby number 1, that's when you realize there's work involved in raising children. When you have baby number 2, that's when you realize it's twice as much work raising children, especially if you don't have any help. So why did you have baby number 3 and baby number 4 without having a ring on your finger first?
Y'all out here with these child support mentalities, and granted, I have a love-hate relationship with the child support system. I understand that it's taxed. I understand. I don't like how they do the men as well. But let me tell you how I don't like how the men do the men. Okay? Y'all have this mentality like y'all don't have to do anything. Like it's our responsibility.
So to all the young ladies out there, do you hear this woman complaining? This is what happens when you sleep with men and you're not married and you don't take precautionary measures to protect yourself from getting pregnant.
You live in another state or you live somewhere else. Okay, you sleep when you want to sleep. You're tired, you come home, you take a nap. If you want to go out, if you want to do something, if you want to clean the house, everything's on your schedule. Okay, I don't have that. I have little people that dictate everything around me. Okay, you don't have to leave your job every 5 minutes because you get 15 goddamn phone calls a day from the schools.
Statistics show that when you have one-parent households, the children, they run amok, especially when the father's not in the house. That's when they typically act out, when it's just mom.
You don't have to take every break and every lunch hour that you have dealing with children and referrals and hearings and IEPs. So don't question me on what I do. You don't have to sacrifice where you live. You don't have to sacrifice what you want to do and what you aspire to give your children the best that they can possibly have.
Remember when she said earlier that the father said something about what she was doing was too excessive? Did you hear her just say, sacrifice to give them everything you can possibly give them? She's spoiling these kids. They're acting a fool, and when the father questions her about overdoing it on the things that she's giving them, now she's saying, don't question me on what I do. But she's complaining that the kids are acting out. You don't reward children who act out.
You don't have to do all of that. You don't lose sleep for days at a time, for years. What can you do? Move. Help. You go pick up the kids. You answer some phone calls from the referrals. You go talk to them. You take them out. You spend extra money for all the extra stuff that they need and go pick them up and take them to their dental appointments and to their eye exams and to their doctor's appointments and to their surgeries and to every other appointment that they have, because there's like 50 of them. And still try to work and live out your dreams.
She was irresponsible with laying with these men. Now she's paying for it by having to be fully responsible for 4 children and no help from the fathers. Don't get me wrong, I'm not excusing the men, but we all know it's the mother that usually gets custody of the children. And she's old enough to know that, even before she had her first child.
And to the men, you text me WYD one more time, and I'm doing all of this stuff and you didn't get an attitude because I don't respond to you. You offer to pay one of my bills to take my kids somewhere, then we'll talk.
Well, thank God she's too busy to answer the what you doing text on time. Because if she had time, she'd probably end up getting pregnant with baby number 5. Okay. So, then she calms down. And another day, she does another video responding to the comments from the first video that she did the rant on.
So, I've never had so many views and comments and interaction on any of my videos.
4 babies and 4 baby daddies and a rant on social media, and you're surprised you got a lot of comments? Really?
And that last one, I guess everybody, I don't know, nobody pays attention to my stuff. I specifically stated in the beginning that it was a rant, and if you didn't want to listen to it, you could have scrolled. But one thing I do, see is that there is a statistical margin of error for stupidity and ignorance on the internet, not just on my videos, but on other people's videos. This right here.
And it reads, you have 4 kids. That's your damn fault. You should have stopped at 1. Y'all women need to learn that it's a shortage of good men and fathers. My sentiments exactly. The first child, okay, because she might have been young when she had him. After that, a woman should go the extra mile to protect herself from pregnancy, unless she's married.
Negativity, that don't really affect me that much. And I'm not here for your validation either. It was a rant. And the whole rant wasn't even men are bad or my baby daddy is bad. And in the comments, I stated that he's actually a good father. He does a lot as far as, when I need him and things like that, but
and there's the contradiction. Now in the first video, she clearly stated that she wasn't getting any help. Now she's saying he does a lot. Sweetheart, make up your mind. You know what I'm saying? Let them keep talking and they'll tell on themselves. She just got bent out of shape because he told her she was spending too much money on something and she does not want to be told that. That's where that rant came from. I'm single, independent, I can do whatever I want to. You don't tell me what to do.
My issue and the point that I was making is that there is a disparity amongst the role and responsibility of each parent based on their gender. That was it.
Which is why the mother and the father need to be in the same household when it comes down to raising children.
And it was a 3-minute video, and of course I could not get everything I wanted to say in 3 minutes. I went on a rant because I was frustrated, I was irritated, and I was stressed, and that's what I wanted to do. But this right here, why does it matter that I have 4 children?
It matters because having 4 children in a 1-parent household gives you the results of why you were ranting on that other video.
And for the record, for those constantly saying, oh, I couldn't get past her saying one of her baby daddies, and I have 4. I have 4 different fathers for my children, for all 4 of them. One I was married to. One was almost 20 years ago when I was a teenager.
So she said she had one when she was 18 and the other one when she was married. And after the marriage ended and you went back to having sex with men, that's where you should have stopped having babies.
And one, was a period. You know what I'm saying? And he know he was a because he didn't call me and he didn't apologize. And we were supposed to get married. We were supposed to be together at one point, but he was a I was pregnant. He spent over a year trying to court me. But that's my fault for falling for stupidity.
The issue is not the stupidity that you fell for. The stupidity was you not protecting yourself and got pregnant by him.
How about the issue here isn't, oh my God, how many baby daddies I got or anything like that. It's parents, period, have a shared responsibility, and society as a whole has made so many excuses for men. That's why you'd be like, oh, the dad doesn't know the birthday. He's just such a man. Why?
I'm guessing the same reason why society allows women to talk down on men and nobody says anything about it. We've all seen it before. A woman can voice all the standards she wants in a man, and not one woman has anything to say about it. But the minute a man gives his standards, he's attacked from every angle. Now, you know how we feel.
My father wasn't like that. I wasn't raised around men like that. My whole issue was that the little $300-400 a month or whatever is given, because it's not much, and that's for 4. Okay, it doesn't compare to actually having the help and they don't understand that. That was the purpose. But thanks for interacting.
Where the hell are these women finding these type of men? All the men I know that have children, they know their children's birthdays. Please tell me where these men are so I can go and see them. Because I want to see if they really jacked up like you saying they are, or is it just you? And they participate in their children's lives, unless they just happen to have one of them baby mamas that's using their child as a pawn. Other than that, where's she finding these guys? So ladies, let this young lady be an example of what not to do when it comes down to having children. If you're not married to the man, either keep your legs closed or make sure you protect yourself along with making him wear protection. This way, if the relationship doesn't work out and you both go your separate ways, there will be no children involved and you won't be complaining like this woman is on the video. And last but not least, stop posting your rants on social media. What do you think is going to happen if you post a rant on social media and you got 4 babies and 4 baby daddies? They gonna come after you. As a matter of fact, I'll let another woman tell you.
The other thing is, when you're in that place of, deep, dark desperation, I have to say this in this day and age, in this day and time, stay off social media. Stay off social media and don't tell your sad, heartbroken, busted up love story on social media. Why? Because you're giving that thing energy. How many billions of eons of light and energy are going into those words as you send them out into the world, opening yourself to criticism and speculation of people that have no business in your personal life. Don't put that on social media. Not your hurt, not your anger, not your upset, not your disappointed and blasting. Don't do that. That is not going to turn out well for you. Just don't do it.
Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please stop having all these babies by all these different men and stop having them by men that you're not married to? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.